It's time now for the Beer Channel 3 o'clock news on this Wednesday afternoon, October 26, 2016. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins, and your 3 o'clock news alliance. Top story at the 3 o'clock hour on this Wednesday afternoon is Brussels, where Defense Secretary Ashton B. Carter said Wednesday that he has ordered the Pentagon to suspend its efforts to collect payments from California Army National Guard soldiers who are told to return to the list with bonuses. Trump said his supporters that are good at mainstream pollsters are undersampling Republicans who have to count the resident independents while failing to count for the enthusiasm gap that favors Trump on the new voters he could bring into the fold. Britain U.S. Senate planes troops to deter Russia in the east. Iraqi Special Forces soldier waves at a group of newly trained policemen informed the people to displace on Islamic State militants as the group sits on a truck bound for the front line in the Mosul offensive against Islamic State near Baz Ghurtan in Iraq. Microsoft's awesome ergonomic keyboard finally works over Bluetooth. It's one of the biggest medical mysteries over the time. After the IHRA come to the U.S. scientists say that they have figured out when the virus first arrived here by genetically sequencing and sampling forms from the people infected of the virus early on. Airstrikes in Syria killed up to 22 people, mostly shot down Wednesday when warplanes struck a residential area housing on a school complex in the northern rebel-held province of Idlib, as students and rescue workers said. REM, a 5.4 magnitude earthquake rattled Italy on Wednesday, down the power lines and sent panic residents in the streets just 2 months after a powerful tremble toppled villages in nearby, killing about 300 people. Migrants are seen in silhouettes they Governor famous from a burning makeshift shelter on the second day of the evacuation of migrants and are transferred to reception centers in France as part of the dismantlement of the camp called the Jungle. At least 3,800 migrants have died or are missing in the Mediterranean Sea in 2016, the deadliest UN record, the UN Refugee Agency said. Donald Trump, the candidates promote Trump on the Brandon campaign trail. A Sky and West pilot scheduled to fly a Delta Connection flight out of South Dakota Rapid City Regional Airport was arrested Wednesday morning on charges he was intoxicated, Rapid City Police Department said. Miami Marlins pitcher Jose Fernandez and two of his friends were perched in a violent boat crash of Southeast last month had a strong odor of alcohol on them when the bodies were recovered by divers, according to the search warrant affidavit. Oklahoma City, the Oklahoma Sheriff says the men said that killed two relatives could be out of state. Peshawar, Pakistan. Shabat Gulad, green-eyed Afghan girl who appeared in the cover of the National Geographic in 1984, was arrested. A photographer who took the picture said. So, a Canadian pastor detained in North Korea has been hospitalized for 2 months due to treating health. First of all, Afghanistan and Afghan officials said Islamic State militants captured and fatally shot dozens of people in British over the failed attempt to steal sheep. Dallas early voters in several Texas counties have been taking to social media to complain voters meshing straight party Republican voters to Hillary Clinton. Los Angeles, a vandal disguised as a construction worker used a pickaxe to destroy Donald Trump's star on a Hollywood Walk of Fame. Washington, support for minority party candidates in the 2016 presidential race that dipped into the low single digit and unlikely a spoiled candidacy will emerge. Foxborough and Albert Rand is suspected of breaking into 3 homes in town during a power failure caused by a snow and ice storm in November 2011. Kevin McKay, 33, faces 3 counts of breaking in, entering and related charges in a dead superior court, police said on Wednesday in a press statement. Police said McKay was recently indicted by a Norfolk County grand jury. Salem, Massachusetts, the father college student from Vermont who died in a car was driven by his best friend Christian in Massachusetts made an emotional plea for a sentence, but it will send a message. Prosecutors said 20-year-old Joseph Castellano was drunken, speeding when he questioned her and Endicott College of Bellevue in April. 19-year-old Endicott student Craig Sensman died. Castellano faces manslaughter and other charge with his business lifelong friend from Wilson, Vermont. Concord, New Hampshire's U.S. Attorney General says 25 people in the died on heroin and fentanyl trafficking charges. Up both ways on Wall Street, oil down on supply concern. Before investors could pass jumps in AT&T Incorporated proposed acquisition of Time Warner Incorporated, TWX, whoever state voters beat them to it. Washington sales of newly built homes rose in September after August tumble signed modest momentum continues on the market. Toyota Japan and their bank defect responsible for nearly a dozen deaths in the United States and many injuries led Toyota on Wednesday to recall nearly 6 million more vehicles nationwide. Redwood City, suffering and securing that the three could open a location in Silicon Valley by the end of 2016. Stockholm, Sweden, Southern Tuesday, and that's changed to the company's organization and group management, including a new naval business area named Nautics. Looking at the stocks now, up 25.34 points, 18.194.61. SP Fiber down 4.50 at 21.30.66, and Nasdaq down 33.35 points at 5,250.05. At 6 months, stand in the International Space Station could be a bit in the back for the astronauts while they may gain up to 2 inches in height temporarily that affected the covered by a weakening the muscles of the time fine. After orbiting in Saturn and its moons for more than a decade, NASA's Cassini spacecraft began its final year of observing the system. We know this news was coming, perhaps now it's here and now. Less shocking ever since I had a short coil bleaching and ever hit the treasure, great bear brief in March, courtesy to an influx of warm water in the region. President Obama leaves the White House troubles with the law, but the bear's name will pull out politics on after he's gone. Researchers are trying to infect mosquitoes in Brazil and Colombia with a type of vector that could prevent them from spreading the Zika virus and other dangerous diseases. 4 months after Lindley Oak bear new to the world for the second time, the medical miracle is hitting growth milestones and working on strengthening their muscles. A therapy focused on parents' communication skills may have been less of benefits to young children with autism, and a new critical trial suggests. Peter Chill News Time is now 3:06 p.m. on this Wednesday afternoon, and it's time now for spot support. Tonight, the Boston Red Sox. Tonight, the Boston Bruins will be taking on the New York Rangers at Madison Square Garden at 8 o'clock. Boston Celtics will be taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Game time, 7:30 p.m. at the Garden, and the North Atlantis girls soccer team will be playing their last regular season game of the season, taking on Bellingham Blackhawks. Game time, 6:45. Trevor Bauer and Jake Early explain how they are feeling in advance of matchup game 2 of the World Series. And Oakland, California, the expected spectacular, dreadful, and perhaps necessarily long-term flop as concluded, and said a certain answer closely was Coach Steve Kerr. Emily sought on some humor. Pep Carter didn't think that Manchester United's recent poor form will affect the game on the fair meet with the EFL Cup. As Michael Carrick, captain, Manchester United in the EFL Cup meeting with Manchester City on Wednesday. Pitching the Boston Red Sox have been a talking point of years because some uncanny ability to score when the pitch is needed up. Peter Chill News Time is now 3:07 on this Wednesday afternoon, and it's time now for us traffic report. Baby! Let's have an invitation with a subway system. It's looking good on the commuter rail. Looking good, and on the ferries they are looking good. Highways and byways of New England, Connecticut, 95 on the northbound side. It is backed up from 79 to Bridgeport, 95 southbound, backed on the Arlington to Sanford. Merritt Park Creek eastbound side is backed on the Bridgeport stretch. A4, both ends are backed around Waterbury stretch. Interstate 9169 on the Lowell and Meriden stretch. Route 9 on the westbound side of the Lowell, Middletown, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side back from Interstate 842. 291 in downtown Africa, Connecticut. Interstate 84 eastbound side of the Lowell before 91. 91 on the southbound side back on the 291 and 57 in Springfield. Mass Park Exchange with 91 and 291 in Springfield area. It's a Little Seoul. 290 in southbound, westbound side of Little Seoul around Route 9 in Worcester. Out into the East Bay, bridges are on. Jamestown, Newport, and Meadows bridges on. Then you get 95 on the southbound side back from 126 to downtown Providence. 69 connectors backed up from 6 to 95. 146 southbound side Little Seoul just before Route 95. 295 on the southbound side of Little Seoul after Route 95 out in Attleboro. Route 6 on both ends, it is backed up from 134 south, then it's down to Route 124. Route 3 southbound side back to Kingston down at Route 44 in Plymouth. 95 on the southbound side, it is backed up from 495 out in Foxborough all the way out to 295 in Attleboro. Southeast Expressway, southbound side, it is back to the back down to the Main Street Split. Southeast Expressway, northbound is back to Quincy all the way up to Dorchester. 93 on both ends down to Boston is backed up. 120 on the southbound side back to Waltham all the way up to Great Plain Avenue, Needham, Mass back on the westbound side of Lowell, Newton Corner. 93 both ends down to Boston is backed up. Mass back on the westbound side it is backed up from Logan Airport down to South Boston. Teddy Williamson on both ends is backed up. 93 on the northbound side is back to the second bridge all the way at the Medford. 120 southbound northbound side it is backed up from 95 for the Peabody stretch. 93 on the northbound side it is backed up Route 128 out in Redden. 128 southbound side it is backed up from Burlington all the way up to Route 2 in Lexington. 128 on the northbound side it is backed up from Lexington all the way out to Route 3 in Burlington. 93 on the northbound side it is backed up after Route 125 out in Northbound Dover, Massachusetts. Everett turn back on the northbound side it is backed up just before 293 out of Manchester, New Hampshire. But Howard's and Bowies, Vermont, New Hampshire now looking good except near State 89. Southbound side a little traffic. Canadian border up in Northern Vermont and all Route 59 on the northbound side Little Surround, 7 Quebec Grand. Headed towards Montreal. Peter Children's time is now 3:10 on this Wednesday afternoon, and it's time now for a weather report. Day 2 is for 7, Thursday, Friday, early Friday. Moderate heavy rain is possible. Consider leaf cloud drains that are possibly at moderate urban port drainage flooding, and could also see some strong southeast winds for Thursday night. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, most coast go about 26 degrees. Northwest about 6 miles coming common in the evening. For Thursday, shower like me after 5 p.m. and Chris got high about 47 degrees. A lot of available wind coming in east around 5 to 7 miles in the morning. Chest rates is 6%. Newport amounts less than 7 inches possible. Thursday night, showers minimum before 5 a.m. Low around 41 degrees east with about 6 to 9 miles. Gusts is at 30 miles an hour. Chest rates is 8%. Newport amounts 3.5 3/4 inches possible. For Friday, chest chiming for noon. Put test about 54 degrees. So west about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts is at 34 miles an hour. Chest rates is 30%. Newport amounts less than 10 inches possible. Friday night, pop gust about 37 degrees. North it's about 6 to 9 miles an hour. Gusts is at 30 miles an hour. For Saturday, check the showers may after 2 p.m. Put the sun in the most gust about 36 about 42 degrees. Chest rates is 30%. Sunday, check the showers afternoon. Put the sun in the most gust about 61 about 41 degrees. Chest rates is 30%. Monday, most of the sun in pop gust about 35 about 39 degrees. Tuesday, put the sun in the most gust about 60 about 46 degrees. And from Wednesday, put the sky about 64 degrees. Currently not near it is a cloudy skies, and we have a temperature of 47 degrees with a humidity of 51%. And out of Mansfield Airport, it's 46. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 3 o'clock news on this Wednesday afternoon, October 26, 2016. It appears will be a good afternoon and evening with a good bye day to all. 3 to 11 o'clock for a late hour report. I hope you have a good evening.